The 2018 North Dakota State Fair was once again the largest annual event in the state. Concerts, rides, food, livestock, exhibits, and shopping brought hundreds of thousands of people to Minot. The total attendance for 2018 was 318,248, an increase of 6% over the previous year. For many, the annual North Dakota State Fair is much more than an opportunity to see a concert or ride the Ferris wheel. Our exhibitors dedicate countless hours of hard work getting their projects ready for the fair. The heart of the fair is our competitive exhibits, as well as our strong relationships with the 4-H and FFA programs. The North Dakota State Fair Competitive Exhibits Department had another huge year, with a total of 46,998 4-H, FFA, and open class exhibits entered. This year, 4-H members contributed 10,227 competitive exhibits. Along with their static exhibits, 4-H students also had the opportunity to show their prized livestock. 4-H livestock entries totaled 1,904. Many species of livestock were shown, including cattle, goats, horses, rabbits, sheep, swine, and poultry. FFA chapters from across the state exhibited at the fair this year, displaying 23,789 projects. These hardworking students showed off their best projects of the year, including wood and metalwork, agriculture products, produce, horticulture, and agriculture mechanics. FFA livestock divisions included beef, dairy, swine, goats, horses, sheep, rabbits, and poultry. The group also held their live and silent auctions on Saturday, July 21st, raising funds for the North Dakota FFA Foundation. 4-H Hall was the place to see the best in North Dakota for fine arts and crafts, horticulture, needlework, photography, and educational exhibits. 3,945 education entries from 39 schools across North Dakota were displayed throughout the fair. 4-H Hall was also the home to Born Again Junk, a crafting movement sweeping the nation that repurposes old and busted into cute and creative. Open class exhibitors showed off their best during the livestock shows and static exhibit competitions at the North Dakota State Fair. The Barrel Bash, team roping, cutting, and other equestrian events brought the best horsemen and women in the region to the North Dakota State Fair. During the horse and pony pull, teams of draft horses and ponies showed their strengths when they competed to win their cash prizes on July 21st and 22nd. Adults and children alike come out to these popular events to see these beautiful animals and what they are capable of. Agriculture is always the focal point of the North Dakota State Fair, and this year many farm and ranch equipment dealers were on the fairgrounds showcasing agriculture equipment and technology in support of agriculture education. This year, Machinery Row, sponsored by RDO Equipment, was filled with the latest and greatest in agriculture and oil production equipment, farm and ranch products, industrial equipment, and agriculture service providers all in one spot. The North Dakota State Fair crop plot featured corn, canola, soybeans, and more. The crop plot is planted and maintained in partnership by NDSU Extension Service and the Granville FFA chapter. Commercial space on the fairgrounds was a hot commodity this year, as all of the more than 650 commercial spaces were sold out months before the fair began. The State Fair had it all and more, including spas, RVs, apparel, jewelry, and household products. With new treats like steak and chicken kebabs, buffalo chicken gyros, jalapeno cheese curds, and Nordic waffles, it's no wonder that the delicious fair food is a favorite among fair patrons. This year, over 60 food stands were spread across the grounds. Just steps away from the food court, spectacular attractions brought the party to the state's largest midway. Fairgoers enjoyed classics like the Carousel and Tilt-A-Whirl, while the braver fairgoer experienced the thrills of the Starflyer, Himalaya, and Freakout OMG. The Thrill Zone area had many fair favorites, including the Slingshot, Mechanical Bull, Bubble Sport Balls, and Bungee Trampolines. The North Dakota State Parade celebrated 37 years of the parade and the 2018 parade theme, Dream with Passion, which was ushered in by the Grand Marshal Miss America Cara Mund from Bismarck. The parade started with 262 runners from the Run the Route 5K and 1 mile fun run. There's an opportunity for everyone to participate at the North Dakota State Fair. Contests included mutton bustin', milk a cow contest, social media treasure hunts, a 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and many more. In the expo barn, competitors of all ages were able to try their hand at milking a cow. Competition was tough as celebrities, kids, and adults took their turn milking our wooden cow named Bessie. Fairgoers from ages 2 to 6 competed in the Hippity Hop barrel races this year. This crazy race had kids competing on a hippity hop horse, bouncing around barrels faster than their opponent to be crowned the victor. Brave musicians took the stage for karaoke each night of the fair. Contestants belted out their favorite tunes for a chance to be named the Crowd Pleasers Karaoke Champion. The amateur talent competition showcased talent from singing, playing musical instruments, dancing, and acting. The North Dakota State Fair allowed kids to have their cake and eat it too during the Kids Cupcake Decorating Contest. The cutest and stickiest bakers created their best decorated cupcakes that produced some amazing results. This year we featured STEAM, or Science, Technology, Engineering, Agriculture, and Math classes for young students. Kids participated in hands-on activities in each subject, bringing real-world education to the state fair. Participants learned about electricity and circuits, computing code, and budgeting with hands-on activities and the help of their parents. Each day had a different class theme with an emphasis on agriculture. Classic favorite free stages wowed large audiences once again at the fair, including Daryl's Racing Pigs, North Dakota Game and Fish Outdoor Skills Park, and Fur Traders Rendezvous. This year saw new and exciting free stages at the North Dakota State Fair. The Kachunga Alligator Show came from deep in the swamps of Florida. This was a show with a real American bushman who dares to step foot into the wet domain of the alligator. You could watch in astonishment as he apprehends a ferocious man-eating reptile with his bare hands. The Zuzu African Acrobats from Kenya strolled the fairgrounds this year. This group consisted of 5 team members that performed a mixture of high-energy dance moves paired with daring feats of balance and acrobatics. Stage 5 hosted a 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit. Founded by the Stephen Siller Tunnel to Towers Foundation, the high-tech 53-foot tractor-trailer transformed into a 1,000-square-foot visual display. The memorial provided artifacts from the towers, documentary videos, and recordings of first responder radio transmissions. Tours were guided by FDNY firefighters who had first-hand accounts of that day and its aftermath. Fairgoers may have caught sight of some old friends roaming the fairgrounds. The Fritters had the time of their lives at the North Dakota State Fair. No one was safe from the friendly and hilarious creatures throughout all 9 days of the fair. You never know what you're going to get with a fritter. On Thursday, July 26th, the Senior Day Festival brought music and ice cream to the upper level of the State Fair Center. That same day, the North Dakota Water Education Foundation cooled the crowd with trivia games, prize drawings, and of course, free snow cones during the Water Day Festival o' Fun. Multiple picnics were held during the fair's 9 days to thank those who contributed to the fair's success. These picnics were just a small token of the fair's appreciation for 4-H members, FFA students, commercial exhibitors, military, and fair supporters. The North Dakota Beef Commission sponsored the Military Appreciation Day picnic, and there was also a free pancake breakfast served by cooperative volunteers on KX Co-op Day. The Cowboys were back in full force for the NPRA Bull Riding Championship on July 23rd and 24th, when the toughest Mossbrucker Bulls took on the finest riders in the region for a crazy 8-second ride. Teams of cowboys and cowgirls took over the arena on July 25th and 26th for the Ranch Rodeos. Teams competed against each other in events that displayed somewhat typical ranch jobs, including trailer loading, range doctoring, team mugging, and even wild cow milking. Young cowboys and cowgirls from across North Dakota competed in junior rodeo events in the Shodeo, held July 25th. Future rodeo stars tackled challenges like barrel racing, pole bending, and goat tying. Racing into the grandstand, the Enduro race took place on Monday, July 23rd, bringing in 4,263 excited fans. Crowd saw some tricked-out trucks and tractors do some serious heavy lifting at the Western Grand National Truck and Tractor Pull on Tuesday, July 24th. The 2018 North Dakota State Fair had the biggest and best musical acts in a variety of genres at the grandstand this year with Cole Swindell, Florida Georgia Line, Michael Ray, Kip Moore, Cheap Trick, Dierks Bentley, and Nickelback. The North Dakota State Fair is proud to serve the people of North Dakota as a showcase for youth, agriculture, and state pride. We hope to see you in 2019, July 19th through the 27th.